Under the relentless African sun, every breath is a countdown in the game of survival. In a shallow, dusty nest, a clutch of massive ivory eggs lies vulnerable under the scorching heat. Standing tall as guardians, the giant mother and father ostrich scan the endless horizon. A rustle in the dry brush breaks the stillness. The first predator arrives. A sharp shadow falls over the nest as the mother ostrich senses the hidden danger. With a deafening alarm boom, the father ostrich charges forward like a thunderstorm. The terrified intruder leaps backward just milliseconds before a massive claw strikes the ground. The fight for the nest has officially begun, and mercy does not exist here. Night falls, but the darkness brings even deadlier hunters. Emerging from the shadows, a cunning jackal prowls near the sleeping parents. The mother ostrich sits tight over her eggs, her heart pounding against her chest. The jackal lunges from behind, aiming directly for an exposed egg. In a flash of instinct, the Caucasian father ostrich stands up and delivers a powerful kick. The predator rolls into the dirt and flees into the night, but the danger is far from over. At dawn, a new threat glides silently through the high canopy. The father ostrich spreads his massive black wings, creating an impenetrable shield. Sharp talons clash with powerful wings in a flurry of feathers and wind. Defeated by size and rage, the eagle veers off into the distant blue. The midday heat rises, bringing out cold-blooded thieves. A giant puff adder glides silently toward the unattended side of the nest. Noticeably alert, the mother ostrich uses her beak to strike like a hammer. The venomous serpent strikes back, but misses the thick leather legs of the giant bird. With a swift stomp of her heavy foot, the mother drives the deadly reptile away. The scent of eggs attracts a pack of relentless wild dogs. They surround the nest from multiple angles, planning a coordinated attack. The second dog leaps toward the eggs, but the father ostrich turns around at blinding speed. Standing tall, the giant parents hiss fiercely, claiming victory once more. As afternoon approaches, a sly desert fox emerges from behind a rocky outcrop. Too small to fight, the fox relies on sheer speed and stealth.
It snatches a smaller egg near the edge and begins rolling it away.
The mother catches the movement and explodes into an all-out sprint. The fox dodges sideways, abandoning the egg to save its own life. The mother gently uses her beak to roll the precious egg back to safety. Every second is a battle, but the parents refuse to lose a single unborn chick. Suddenly, a chilling laugh echoes across the plains. The spotted hyenas have arrived. Heavy, powerful, and ruthless, these bone crushers want the entire clutch. The male ostrich steps forward, puffing out his chest to look twice his size. The lead hyena snarls and leaps directly at the father's neck. The second hyena tries to flank the mother from behind. The mother stands up, swinging her sharp wings like lethal blades. Confused and battered by the dual defense, the hyenas begin to hesitate. Together, the ostrich parents charge forward, driving the giants off their land. A brief moment of peace returns, but the afternoon heat brings a swarm of smaller thieves. A mob of hungry meerkats bursts out from beneath the dry earth.
Using sheer numbers, they divide and conquer the overwhelmed parents.
While the father chases 10 meerkats to the left, another group quietly rolls an egg to the right. The mother notices the egg moving and leaps into action.
She plants her feet and kicks the dirt, blasting the thieves with a dust wall.
The meerkats scatter back into their tunnels, empty-handed and defeated. The mother quickly pushes the egg back into the safety of the nest pit. Dark storm clouds gather overhead, matching the intensity of the day. Wind howls across the open plains as the ultimate test approaches. A massive Nile monitor lizard crawls out of the marsh, hungry for eggs. Its thick hide makes it nearly immune to minor strikes. The mother dodges the tail whip and pecks fiercely at the lizard's eyes. Unable to withstand the dual assault, the heavy reptile slinks back toward the river. Rain falls heavily now, but there is no rest for the devoted parents. Known to never back down, it charges straight at the mother ostrich. The father steps in, blocking the path with an aggressive wing flap.
The badger snaps at his legs, but the ostrich's speed is unmatched.
With a swift upward kick, the father launches dirt and mud straight into the badger's face. Blinded by mud and frustrated, the honey badger turns around and grumbles away. The storm begins to clear, leaving a muddy battlefield behind. A rogue baboon watches from a high branch, waiting for a final chance. It drops from the tree and dashes toward the nest with incredible agility. It grabs an egg with 2 hands and tries to scramble up a nearby rock.
The father ostrich sprints at 40 miles per hour, closing the distance in seconds. He leaps and slams his chest into the rock, forcing the baboon to drop the egg safely.
The baboon retreats up into the trees, leaving the egg unharmed in the sand. The father gently inspects the egg, making sure the shell is unbroken. The long day of endless attacks is finally drawing to a close. The parents lower their heads, listening intently to the sound of new life. After surviving a gauntlet of death, the first chick emerges into the world. One by one, tiny heads pop out across the protected clutch. The exhausted parents look down at the miracles they bled to defend. The father covers the newborn chicks under his warm, dark feathers. In the wild, strength is not just about killing. It is about protecting what matters most. The savannah grows quiet, serenaded by the soft sounds of night crickets. Standing as a timeless sentinel, the father keeps watch over his sleeping family. Courage, speed, and unbreakable bonds ensured the survival of the next generation.
This is the true spirit of the African wild.